You know how you always get those emails saying thank you for being a loyal customer? Well, it's kind of sort of like that. What's up, friends? We're back again. Back in Ronan's garage. And today, I wanted to send a shout out to a company that I haven't known for a long time, but I've been impressed. And more, I find myself going back to that same company for my automotive needs. Now, when I'm not trying to spend a lot of money, I will not hesitate to go to Walmart. But sometimes you just have to go to a straight up traditional auto parts store. And for me, right now, on that list is Advance Auto. However, I'm finding that a lot of the parts that I need right then and there are not at Advance. They're at O'Reilly's. So let's get into it. When I started having that loud noise, that annoying noise coming from the engine, and I realized that the problem of me burning oil had came back again, I went to the other guy, and they had what I wanted, but they didn't have it at the price that I wanted. And so I went to O'Reilly's. They had what I wanted, but not at the price that I wanted. So I took my happy butt down to Walmart. Okay, not a problem. But even with oil, sooner or later you're gonna have to change your oil. You're gonna need an oil filter. But what is the best oil filter to get? So I tried a few of them, including the MicroGuard Select. This filter. Well, I did a video on this filter already, so I wasn't worried. I'm not gonna rehash that. But at that particular time, this is the filter that I wanted to get, and they had it in stock. But this wasn't the only time that I went there and they actually had it in stock. I recently purchased a Wix filter. Wanted to try it out, see how good it is. So I put this on my list. When I wanted to get it, they had it. Didn't have to wait, didn't have to special order it. They just had it. As you know, as you can see, I'm a big Fram fan. Fram boy? I don't know. Whatever you want to call it. Spark plugs. It's not easy finding auto lights at a decent price. In some cases, I go places and they don't have enough. They gotta order them. The truck hasn't been delivered yet. Okay, whatever. I'll just go somewhere else. And then on top of that, there's the updates. AC decals, too expensive. I get auto lights. I go back my next tune-up cycle. They don't recommend platinum. They recommend your Iridium Ultra. Okay, so I go back yet again the following year. Now they have Iridium XP. In every case, in every situation, they've always had what I wanted when I wanted it. And on in the rare instances where I actually had to order something, it was the right part. I've been to other places. I've ordered stuff from whatever hub they have, and then end up having to take it back because it's the wrong part. I go to O'Reilly's, even if I have to order something, it's the right part. How? How are they accomplishing this feat? Because clearly everybody can't do it. Are they got a draft management staff or something that you drafting salespeople like the NBA or something? What's going on over there? So out of curiosity, I was a quart low and I tried this. Powered by O'Reilly's. I don't know exactly know what it means, powered by O'Reilly's, but it got me through a tough time until I could do a proper oil change. All I needed was a quart of oil. That's all I needed. And it got me to where I needed to go. Now, if I were to change my oil and use just straight Syntec, I don't know how well it would work. But because they have the parts I need at a decent price, at some point in time, I'm going to try that Syntec. I'm going to try a whole jug and change my oil, probably in the summertime. So, oh yeah, brakes. So after all that, I said, you know what? It's going to be time to change my brakes soon. Now, I've used O'Reilly's for other people's cars, but not my own. So, I decided, what the heck? Let's go get some brakes from O'Reilly's. Now, mind you, this isn't their best top of the line brakes that they sell. You know me, I always look for a deal, so I didn't want the top of the line. I just wanted something that was good. And in the box, you get new hardware kit. Nice. The brakes. The brakes. All nice and wrapped up to keep them from scrubbing up against the box or against each other. And it gives you a picture and word diagram of what to look for in bad brakes. Now, the last time I changed my brakes, I saw these. One of these. So that tells me, according to this box, that I might have a problem with my calipers. Now, I could go somewhere else and get calipers, but again, because they have showed so much respect for me as a customer by having the products I need when I need them, and I don't have to pay an arm and a leg, just the arm. They let me keep my legs. So, I'm happy for that. I'm trying to open this package. So, I am going to, at some point, go back to O'Reilly's to purchase my calipers. Sometimes I purchase stuff online, but I think I'm gonna go into the store and purchase the calipers. So these are the brake pads. Semi-metallic brake pads. Chamfered edge, which is good because the thickest part is usually where you get the most stopping power from, not the edge. So they just chamfered the edge so it'll wear down better. And not to mention, also, you get a nice little flow of air circulation on that one section of the rotor. So as the rotor passes by, that heat gets pulled away. And you got a nice little groove in the middle. Sound deadening. You got a little plate on the back of the brakes. That's always good. Yeah, I like the way they look. You know, I've never done a brake review. I mentioned brakes, lightly talked about it, but I've never really just outright did a review, full review on brakes. I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Tell me what you think. We will review this information and continue on. But yeah, so times are tough for everybody, individuals, companies as well. And as an employer, the only way I can get a paycheck is if people patronize the company I work for, the companies that I've worked for. And I appreciate that. So, to the staff and president of sales for O'Reilly's, Ronan thanks you for your continued service, for your continued concept of providing good merchandise at a fair price. Now, some things might be a little too pricey. We can get into that later. But yeah, I've had a rather comfortable experience in your stores. Now, mind you, you don't always have the same characters at the same stores. I've been to a few different O'Reilly's and they're all good to me. They don't see race, color, gender, none of that. You go in, they ask you what you need. If you're looking for something specific, they'll chat it up with you for a little bit, say you depart, give you a recommendation sometimes. What can I say? Good company to do business with. Whatever you're doing now, keep that same energy. Otherwise, I'll be forced to leave and go somewhere else. I don't want to. I'm comfortable now. You hear me, O'Reilly? I'm comfortable now. So just keep that same energy. And I'll be back to buy some more stuff. And with that, my friends, I will see you out on the road.